I
Shaming
remember
this woman for her mole and 3 hairs.
she knew what she was doing. If you have a
Did
mole
she?
on
Did
your
she know?
if you have a mole on your forearm and you have 3 hairs,
Maybe the mole
and you're
needed
gonna
some
wash
love.
someone's hair, at least wrap it up.
Actually really excited because I'm finally getting a haircut. And usually it's a rare, like, an annual thing. It only happens like once a year because I just let it get really, really bad because time and scheduling. But I'm actually going to get a haircut. I'm really excited.
Good.
Like I said, like once a year. Well, okay, to be fair, I think it depends on the cut and like color. Like if a woman needs to go in for color consistently because she has grays, or if her cut is like a short haircut, she has to maintain the short haircut, right? So she's probably going to go back potentially every like 4 or 6 months, maybe.
Wow.
Depends on the woman and what she wants done.
Well, because we have a friend that used to work at a nail salon, and
Yes. And that, okay, she cut and colored my hair at that salon for free once. But I still saw the bill that I did not have to pay because it was my best friend and she was sweet. But it was like close to $800. Yes. And the only thing that I could take away from that is because I had long hair and then I chopped it really short, which it was a cute idea in my head. It is. It was cute. Best hair fail. It was a cute haircut, and it was like everyone was like kind of going with like that side swept, but it was like short all the way in the back, and it honestly probably would have looked better if I had been thinner. But since I was postpartum and I was just tired of dealing with my hair and like chasing after an infant / going into toddler, and I wanted something easy. I don't know why I thought that like having short hair was actually going to be easier. It was actually more complicated and more maintenance. Like it was more maintenance to have to blow dry it and straighten it and make sure that it like looked right. And and the upkeep on it would have been awful too. It was going to take so much more to keep the upkeep and actually pay to have the upkeep on it. So I didn't do it. So I just let it grow back out. But that was probably not my best look. I know it was cute, kind of like, but it just, I should have been a lot thinner for that haircut, because then I definitely looked like that meme where the SNL women are like wearing the mom pants and they're modeling the mom pants, and like they've all got like the short haircut with like the super high-waisted pants, and they're like modeling the jeans and like doing their little model walk. That's exactly what I feel like I looked like with that haircut. It was too much. I look better with longer hair, and I should have never tried to chop it and been like, oh my gosh, I'm so trendy and cool. Yeah, no. Did not look trendy and cool. Looked awful. That's probably, well, no, because mine, it was kind of like that.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because the guy that like was helping my best friend cut my hair, because she did the color, and then she handed me off to like her colleague to like do the cut, and he saw what I wanted. He actually talked me out of like the actual cut that I wanted to do, and he's like, I just feel like this is probably not going to look the best on you. I feel like you should go just a little bit longer. Like he was trying to help me without telling me that it was not going to look good on me.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, lesson learned. I don't look good with short hair. Do you have one? Do you have like a hair cut that you just realized like did not look on you? I don't feel like I've ever seen you with like a haircut that looked bad on you. And we've known each other since junior high. So I feel like
I had one bad haircut, and then I had a bad incident at a hair salon. And I think because of that, I went on a 10-year hiatus. I mean, I have thick hair. It's curly, so I couldn't blend in late 90s, early 2000s spiky like style. Like I would try to like spike my hair with that giant blue tube of like gel. I couldn't go upside down. I'd shake my head, the blow dryer, and then my spike just like curl, hard curl. And then I had to go to Sally's Beauty Supply and like, oh, you need the like non-curling, like it got a little too complicated. And it's like a lady in there was just a bigger, darker woman that was telling me like, honey, you can't. This is not your style. That
she's
you're gonna
helping you.
I
Yeah.
gotta give up. No, going back. Worst hair was all shaved. Yeah. So I told salon person at Fantastic Sam's, that was the style. Yeah, I could do it. So they shave,
No.
it's all gone, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, just gel it back." I literally went to school for 2 days to look like the little lollipop gang kids from Wizard of Oz. I felt like I kicked out of the shower, like, I was like, "Oh, this is not what I wanted."
Oh my gosh, but I don't even remember that. So clearly it was like just like a quick little thing. Did you buzz it?
Yeah, I shaved.
You shaved it.
Yeah, I literally I think my hair got long enough that I could shave it or cut it, and then I put it back. My mom was so pissed. So our lady, when we lived
I
when I
paid
was
$20 for that Sam's cut.
so now, like, where I'm in junior high, I remember riding my bike down to, like, Fantastic Sam's,
Mhm.
thinking, like, "Alright, like, it's gonna be a different person." Now we know I have, like, my own person. That's what she's a really nice lady, don't talk to her at all, just wave, and then, "Oh, your neighbor. Cool." Cut my hair for, like, so go in one day, and she was on vacation, she was there. I was like, "Okay." This was, like, 2 on the side, 2 on top, salt, not even fake, it's just, like, a hard, like, you could easily see, like, there's no blue, and she wasn't there, and this one lady in the shop was like, "Oh, awesome." And it's like, when I went to, like, a couple different barber shops later on in
Mm.
life, I was like so she starts washing my hair, and I remember, like, I leaned back, I'm like, "Yes, this is my favorite part." She pulled this giant 3 hairs sticking out, like, "Ugh," and she's, like, washing my hair, pulling away, and I remember, like, it just, like, brushed my face just a little bit. I was like, "I'm done. I'm done, done." I remember
Shaming this woman for her mole and 3 hairs.
she knew what she was doing. If you have a
Did
mole
she?
on
Did
your
she know?
if you have a mole on your forearm and you have 3
Maybe
hairs
the mole
and you're
needed
gonna
some
wash
love.
someone's hair, at least wrap it up. Like, I'm sorry, as a
Maybe
grown adult
maybe she
no,
needed to
no,
have the mole rubbed. I don't know.
she probably conditioned it really well.
She probably
Like,
did. Those
like
3 hairs were well taken care of,
but
especially with a woman that works at the salon.
I sat up, like, after she, like, washed my hair, dried, I was like she's like, "Okay, 2 and 4." I was like, "0, 0. Get it all off, like, purge." I remember I rode my bike home, took a shower, and then I
You
went
felt dirty?
yes, I literally went and bought my own, like, clippers set with my own money, and I think from 14 till 27, I did my own hair.
So this was, like, really traumatic.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then, like, I never went back to
How come I never noticed that? Like, well, I knew you would, like
that's why your screensaver, that haircut, I'm like, "Oh my god." And now we're talking about this, I was like, "I look so dumb." And, like, I spent
Oh,
AJ cuts my hair. He's been cutting my hair for
years
years.
now. Yeah,
I think since 27, and I was
right.
like, "Oh, cool, you know what you're doing, I'm not gonna change." And he's
Mhm,
moved shops, and I just go with him.
right.
I was like, "Oh, dude."
That's the nice thing about guys, like, they are loyal customers, like, when they find somebody who can cut their hair and do it right, they are loyal customers. Girls are too finicky.
Honestly, like, I keep telling him, like, "You need to have, like, live TikToks, but it can't be, like, any of the wives. None of them can get access to it. It's gotta be executive members only, like a Patreon, and you gotta, like, come in." And he would make so much bartenders and barbers, I feel like, have more therapy sessions than that. It's just you were sitting there, and it's like, "Dude, the stuff you talk about," but then I pay, like, 45 bucks, and he doesn't accept tips, like,
Oh,
everything's built in,
yeah,
but I'm spending 45 bucks every 2 to 3 weeks, so, like, I can't get mad at what you pay
right.
once a year and, like, your price, it's not that bad because I
Like,
can do the
you
math,
within 3 months, you are already at one of my haircuts.
but you gotta remember if I didn't have the job that I do, I wouldn't cut my hair. My hair
Well,
would
not no,
probably
I think that you would, because especially with the haircut that you have, I feel like you stay on trend,
no, but I because of my job, I have to maintain
right?
clean professional.
Right.
If I did not have to, I guarantee my hair would at least have at
Why?
least
That's so gross.
I have
You do, but I don't wanna
like,
see it that
these
long.
when the girls were able to, like, start like, when I let my hair grow out for work, when I was
Mhm,
allowed to, they're able to kinda, like, put it in a ponytail, and they were, like, starting to braid it, and even my started braiding, like,
mhm,
all that, I was like, "This is, like" my hair was so soft,
mhm.
silk I had higher quality stuff than you.
I know. It was not my favorite look on you.
Sorry.
You did look like a homeless person, but more importantly, that hair was way too long. Like, I get, like, there are some women, and that's fine, like, have their preference of, like, that mountain man look and, like, they like the long locks with the big full beard, and that's great. But
I
I'm a clean cut girl. I like
no,
the
but
clean cut look.
and you gotta remember, like, it wasn't just you
Yeah,
got a full attitude with my style. I was a hippie Uber Eats driver with
a hipster, not hippie, hipster.
but you also had, like, brought my plugs back into my
Oh,
ears
yes.
and, like, I was just one bad day away from throwing my eyeliner back on and just, like,
Yeah,
starting listening to
hipsters
grunge emo.
for that age.
But no, I think that was after having my little, like, lollipop gang haircut
Mhm.
and then the attack of the mole. I think now that I have
Molly,
something
molly,
set,
molly. Huh?
I can look back at your
Oh my
styles. I know, like, you go lighter or you'll go darker. I'm
You're
not
right. No,
complaining
no, no, no. You
'cause
actually
you went almost, like, Ariel red, and then you got burned at the beach, and you were red, and then your hair was red, and I was
I
like,
don't
"Ooh."
remember that.
I
Well, obviously. I just remember that. I don't think I was ever that red. No, that's what I mean, like, the hair color, I don't remember being that red. Why I just make so many wise choices. You know what I feel like women do? It's like if there's something traumatic going on in your life or, like, there's a big life change or there's something that's, like, really affecting, like, your emotional side, I feel like we take to the salon. We take with big ideas and wanting big transformations so that we can express through our hair how we're feeling.
but, like, let's just be honest. I will never let you pay $100 for a hair.
No,
That is absolutely and I
wild.
get it's, like, where we live and, distance of how close we are to, like,
Mhm.
some of, like, the trendy stuff. That's not our price range.
No.
Like, I shop in the clearance rack. Like,
Hey, you know what? Proud of it.
I'm
Where
just
we
saying.
could save a buck, right?
That's not even that. It's like, "The price or can we get this
Oh
discount?"
my gosh, you're so ridiculous.
But no, I get what you're saying, but I wanna complain about how much that price is, but then I know how much I spend on
Yeah,
my hair throughout the year.
annually.
But I'm not gonna disagree with you. I do feel better after I have
It's a confidence booster,
it's 100%.
right?
It's just like,
Like, it's
a
a little
little
bit
but
more like, which is why I'm so excited for mine because it's like, I know I have split ends. I know that I have dead ends. I know that the color needs to be affixed.
but this is where
Yeah,
beautiful
but
hair I was
why
like,
not
"It's
try to
fake."
bring it
It's
to life?
are you gonna do those, like, little extensions where they tape inside your hair?
No, and they don't tape it. They sew it in. For extensions,
What are they sewing it on?
they take your hair, they make lines, like braid lines, like in the back where they need to the extensions, they sew it into your hair. That's like one way to do it. The cheap way is you buy the clip-ins and then you just like clip it into your hair and then you
Then
can
buy the
unclip
clip
it
in.
and
Are
pull them
you
out.
doing that?
No. Why?
S
I mean, it'd be cool to have super long hair because my hair can't grow past this point
Oh, I
anymore.
think you look sexy.
Thank
But
you,
there's
honey.
something like
So then let's pay for extensions.
no, I'm just thinking, like, I run my
Hey,
hands through
you
your
offered
hair
it.
I run my hands through your hair, and then it's
It
like, "Oh,
probably would,
no," then
honestly. But no, but here's the same thing. I know that they use it feels like real hair. I'm assuming that there is either a product that feels like real hair or they do use like real hair
I believe they
extensions.
use hair.
Yeah. What? No.
It's
No, thank you.
out art, but I
I agree with you. It's important. It's important to look professional, especially if that's the expectation that your workplace has for you.
no, and I get it because like, most of the time we're running around the we're on a field park at some other event,
Mhm.
whatever, and it's just like, let's go do this." I don't wanna get burned if I'm outside.
Right.
I totally won't let me wear my giant gardener hat.
You can wear that hat. I'm not gonna complain.
I just don't feel that
You're a very attractive man, so that's silly to me that you would think that,
you
like,
have to
only a
say that
haircut
because we're
No,
married.
that's I chose you. I picked you.
Got caught.
You love to believe that. You're
Truth
funny. Anyway, I did have one more though,
What?
because thinking I let you talk about that junior high experience of yours where the hair, your little unicorn, that one. But I had a similar issue, same thing with the front, okay? During the 90s when all the bangs were a rage. Remember, like, I wanted so badly to look like those Mariah Carey bangs where it was like they were thin and wispy, but they had like the perfect like they just bowed perfectly and they sat across the forehead just so pretty. And I mean, being as young as I was, I had no idea one the hair that I should have in order to maintain and have that kind of a look, but also having somebody who could help me achieve that look. And the bangs that I got, even though I asked for like thin, they weren't thin and I didn't know how to take care of them. And even if like the rest of my hair was clean, I had to just wash the bangs. And I just felt like looking back at all of my pictures, like when I did have bangs, I looked like I was peeking out from like underneath like the hair. Like my eyelashes were always like hitting like the bangs and I felt like I couldn't see and you couldn't see my eyes. I
Like
kind of felt like I was an it.
the fashion lady from, The Incredibles?
Edna?
Yeah.
No, Edna's are even like hers are nice. It was so complicated to try to figure out, like, I needed a curling iron, and then I would put so much hairspray to, like, accomplish that, like I wanna, like, use my fingers because it's like, this is what I was, like, hoping to accomplish was that, like, 90s cool bangs look, and I would hairspray it so much that, like, literally it looked like just like a cloth over the top of my forehead, and I was like, "Yes, I look like Mariah Carey," and I was so excited, and sure as heck I sure didn't. That
But
never
did you
accomplished that.
ever Tana Chola?
The antennas, yes, but I did have a friend who got even more committed than
Did you
that. She told me because we met later on in life, so we didn't know each other at this point, but she did share how she would use gel and use, like, her little side portion of hair to create different designs, like, on her cheek and,
the
like, would, like,
hearts and stuff?
paste it to her face, and, like, she said she used to do, like, hearts and, like, her hair was in the shape of a heart, but, like, pasted to her cheek along with, like, the other antennas on her face, and I'm like, "That's, like,
I
so much
I had
commitment to achieving that look."
I have no like, I don't care what your background is, who you are, I love you. So when I had all these friends and they would come in and they're like, very spit,
Uh-huh.
and, like, you would see gel hard
Mhm.
and, like, the wisdom part, like, "Ugh."
I'm not encouraging it. I'm not
I
encouraging it.
I'm gonna call her Mantis from, Guardians of the Galaxy. She has, like, these little things on her head, and I'm like, I'm gonna go in the middle of the night and gel them so when she gets up but, no, hair pills, I truly think it defines who you are at that moment, and I think what it told everyone around you is
It's like your
you have no
identity.
clue who you are.
But that goes hand in hand with what I brought up earlier. Like when women are really feeling something and they're going through something in their life and they need to like just
I'm like,
no, seriously. Like, well, and I think I shared this with you over the holiday break. One of my colleagues that I work with currently came back from break because leaving to break, there was a big issue that she was facing at work. And upon returning, came back with a new tattoo, a nose piercing. And this person, her hair used to be like down to like the back of her knee. Like, yeah, maybe not that long, but just like
long.
probably past her tush. She came back with it cut to here, nose ring, and a new tattoo. So I feel like I feel like I'm not wrong when I say that like women, if you're going through something, like we do take to like changing our appearance to help like boost that emotional stress
Well,
that we're
I think for
experiencing.
sure.
Well, I mean, that happens too.
I'm gonna start taking notes. Like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just keep that in
legitimately,
mind.
like,
They like,
she chopped hard. What is that?
right?
Like, match
Right? Like she was a blonde and now she's like black hair. Like what happened? Right? No, I agree. I agree. We'll have to keep watch of it now. Well, this has been fun. So thanks for sitting with us. Join us next time.